Hey everybody, what's going on? We're gonna go over some sales, but I figured I'd just show you what is happening here. It is Cyber Monday, and yeah, sales are coming in pretty strong, but so is all this snow. Lost power for a while, so that was a bummer, but we're good to go now. So there's that, and now let's get to it. So first thing is actually kind of out of the ordinary. I sold some shirts from my band. We had a little deal over the weekend where like shirts were $1, but you could pay more if you wanted. So the prices are kind of all over the place. I already shipped out a bunch. But I'm looking for an XL blue. There's that. And then just a large blue. But yeah, my band. Here's the shirt, by the way, if you want to take a look. Band's Threat Level Burgundy, Defend, Ska, Punk, or Don't. I'm a shirt, not a cop. So it's just that's a Simpsons reference. If you guys haven't got it, it's also a Man Overboard reference, I think. So yeah, then we need some white ones. I need an XL and a 2XL. So there's an XL. And there's a 3XL and a 2XL. So there's that. I already shipped out some on Friday. So I ran the sale over the summer where shirts were $1 and it was pretty good. Not as crazy this time. But yeah, there's that. So it's gonna put those there. Yeah, and prices were all over the place. I think only one person paid $1. The other people paid more. But they're usually $10, so pretty cheap shirt all around. Definitely lose money, but it's just it's an experiment in promoting your band, basically. So anyway, here we go. Here are the eBay sales. So I have 7 eBay sales and 34, I think. Yeah, 34 Amazon. And hopefully more come in while we're doing this. So first, I actually had to cancel this. They sent me an offer for 80. I had it up for 90. I thought it was fair. I accepted it. Like an hour went by and no payment, so I sent the invoice. He sent back a message though, as like, I would have bought it if it had Mario Bros. I was like, you did buy it? And he's like, no, I didn't pay for it. And I was like, yeah, but you sent an offer and I accepted it, so do you want to cancel it or what? And he's like, yeah, cancel it, it doesn't have Mario. And I don't know, I just left it at that. I wasn't gonna argue with the guy. And he's only got seven feedback. I should have known. I usually don't accept offers from anyone that doesn't have at least 10 feedback. Like double digits is usually a nice indication they know how eBay works. But that's what I get. So, feel free to add that guy to your blocked bidder list. So here's what I actually sold. We get a copy. We'll get 2 at a time, just to save time, because there's a lot of stuff. Again, Cyber Monday, things have been selling since Thursday night. I already shipped out, I think, 12 things on Friday, between Thursday and Friday, like early afternoon. It hasn't been as crazy as I was hoping, but, there's still the whole rest of the month. So we got Cinderella, Platinum Edition, sold for $3, not a lot. Once this got gated on Amazon, it's become very hard to sell for more than like $5 or under. So I don't usually pick up Disney DVDs anymore. If I find a big lot of them that don't want anything, I'll do that, but I've had this sitting around forever. So it took $3, and then I've had this sitting around forever too. I used to use this for storage for the Game Boy games I had, but I've just acquired too many, so it doesn't really work anymore. But an Intech Game Boy Advance SP hard case, so we'll get that. Sold for $15. This I picked up, that's right here. It's just been taking up space. This I picked up with an SP forever ago. I know the SP had a dead battery and I had to order a new one, but I think I paid like $8 for it. And put it on the floor. Paid $8 for it, and paid $6 for a new battery and popped it in. It worked great. So that sold for like 60 or something like that. And there's Cinderella. Yeah, so it doesn't have the slip cover. It doesn't have the DVD guide either, the chapter guide, whatever. Toss that up there. Then another one of these Charming Tales figures. I'm really glad they're still selling. All the ones I bought were pumpkins. I think it's too late to email the lady. I don't know, maybe I'll give it a shot, but I think I'd have to get the stuff today, list most of it, because it's almost entirely Christmas, the rest of the ones she had. But I don't know, we'll see. And then a Sony Walkman. I usually sell these on Amazon, but this wasn't listed, and I couldn't find the UPC, so I wasn't going to make a listing. So it sold for $18, CD player only. That's still pretty good. A lot of the ones I have now are around that price point anyway. I don't have a lot of the sought after ones anymore. But yeah, so Owl Mouse, what a hoot. Hey, and here he is. Nice little guy's hanging out, probably learning or something. And then the CD player will be over here. And there it is. It was easy. It's always nice when it's different color, not silver like the rest. So I have no idea where I picked that up. Probably Savers. And if you're not familiar with the Charming Tales thing I bought, I want to say I bought 25 or 26 figures for $20 from this lady who said her mother-in-law had a huge collection. She had maybe like 5 tables of them. I just bought the Halloween looking ones. She was happy to get the $20. I asked for an email in case I wanted more, but I haven't emailed her, and they're probably gone by now anyway. So next, just a quick pin, got a little Disney pin. I bought this at an estate sale with some hats and some necklaces and other stuff. Oh, there he is. I'm pretty sure, yeah. Him and a couple others jumped ship. So that took a little while, but yeah, this is a little Donald pin. It's a 35-year anniversary of Adventureland. So, $4 already made. I paid $10 for everything I bought from them. Maybe even 5, and I've made a bunch back. I made 35 off a necklace immediately. So, all right, next we'll grab these both because they're near each other. Sold the Tommy Hilfiger limited edition Game Boy Color. This one, the sound was a little wonky, so it actually would have went for more. I'm actually surprised it went for as much as it did. If you look back on maybe my first 10 or 20 videos, I have one of these, and I was like, it sells for $35, and that's what I sold it for. And now they're much more. So I think in the future, if I come across any limited edition consoles, I'm definitely gonna hold out a little bit longer. I mean, it was probably years before it came up to this price, but anyway, I would have got probably 100 to 130 if the sound worked well. But I sent an offer for 80. I think I had it at 95 or something, but I just wanted it gone. And then I got a little Apple iPod Shuffle, sold for 25. Again, I took an offer on that because it'd been sitting up for maybe like a month, and it's sometimes just easier to get rid of stuff. So coming to the end of the iPods. What do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, plus a Sansa. So those will be gone soon. So there's that. And then the Game Boy Color, which leaves me with a Game Boy Color and 2 DS Lites. Fiance actually decided to sell her. She never plays it, so it's nice to add that in right before Christmas. And I think that is it. Yeah, and this is some of the stuff that went out on Friday. Just Dance 2014, broken DS Lite, an Apple TV, which I sold for too low. Probably should have went 50 on that. And a case, a hat, an iPod, a keyboard, broken stuff. Yeah, more of these figures. But yeah, that was that. So we'll grab this first. This is a sealed Lego game. Picked up in that big lot, if you've been following. 120 bucks. So this sold on Amazon Canada, actually. I have I think maybe I only have like 50 listings on Amazon Canada. It's just whatever carries over from Amazon US. You can link accounts. I also had Mexico up, but Mexico is super unreliable for delivery. USPS does not work shipping things there, and FedEx is so expensive, and it's the only reliable. That or DHL. DHL is the other one that's like what they suggest you use, but it's too expensive. So I turned off Mexico. There's no reason to use it. Maybe in 5 years, if they've become more reliable, but for now, I just don't see the point. But Canada, thankfully, pretty reliable. So I got 106.30 plus I think like 28, maybe somewhere between 20 and 28 in shipping. So 106 is about 80 bucks US, and shipping, it's too low, unfortunately, but sold it for 80. So it'll work out. So here's that. Definitely would have wished it sold on the US site, because also I buy all my shipping directly from Amazon and eBay. I don't have like pirate ship or any of those other ones. So might have to ship this retail, but there it is, sealed. So I already made my money back on this Lego stuff, so it's not like a huge deal to take a cut to ship it out. But yeah, then I'll try and grab a few games at a time. We got Sesame Street Cookies Counting Carnival for $7. We got Battlefront 2 for $9. And we got the PS3 Journey Collection for $13.34. That I actually had sitting around for a while because I wasn't sure if I had those games on PS3. But it turns out if you have the digital edition for any of them, it's cross-buy, so I have those for all 3 consoles, so decided to get rid of it. I think I picked that up at Savers for a few bucks. But there's Journey. I have a few copies of Battlefront 2. So I'm not sure which one sold, because I think they're all in sort of different conditions. But we'll just grab this one, and I'll figure it out later if it's the right one. Because I also have a Platinum Edition. I think one of them might not have a manual. And then Cookies Counting Carnival. Let's see that right there on top of Carnival Games. Coincidentally. Yeah, so this came with the Wii lot. Battlefront probably came with the Wii lot. Or maybe in my last haul video. Grab a few more games. We got Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games for $3.25. This is all plus shipping, by the way. I think the lowest shipping I get for this is like $4.05, and the highest is usually like $5.95 or something. It depends on whatever weight somebody put in. It usually is around $4.63 or something like that. And the price to ship most of these out, like Mario and Sonic and Pac-Man, those are going to go between I think like $2.66 and $3.09, depending on the distance. I'm in Massachusetts, so any of these California ones are going to cost me, but it's, I price things accordingly in case it does go there. So, yeah, then we get New Super Mario Bros. Wii and Pac-Man. classic NES series. I thought I'd actually lowered that to like 5, so I'm actually happy to find out I did not. So I actually know which one of these sold, depending on the manual. Was not that one. Assuming I don't have a third copy I don't know about. There it is. Messed up manual. Missing the cover because I don't know why. So then Mario and Sonic the Olympic Games. That could be anywhere. What's kind of dumb in this system is I sell a lot of Wii games, and I've basically now just hidden them behind a wall. So let's move that. We'll put that on the table, desk, whatever. But yeah. Oh, there it is. So I got a nice wall in front of it of DS stuff. But yeah, I have to reorganize this so I don't have to move things as much. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. There we go. Oh, squishing these Game Boy Advance games real quick. And then Pac-Man, I think this came in a manual too. I just tossed in a bunch of Game Boy games into this drawer, so it's probably gonna say, oh, there's the game. Easy enough. And the manual, ooh, again, easy enough. That was very surprising. Put those back, so we have to remove them again in a minute, probably. So I think this was like one of the few good games out of a lot that I bought recently. So lots of Mario, I think, sold this week. Grab this real quick. An Xbox Controller S. This is green. It's one I've had a while. Oh, actually, are you in here? I feel like I put the wired Xbox controllers in this box. This box has become... The intent was to put some of my more loose stuff in here, and the Sega consoles and some controllers, but it's just kind of become a catch-all at this point. It's mostly Wii wheels. It's probably, I just gotta take them out. It's probably not gonna be in here if I had to guess. Probably gonna be where I was gonna go originally. Nope. Oh, wait. Hey, there it is. So I think this actually threw an extension cord on too, because it was the only rip cable I had. So there's that, and now I'm just covered in wheels. So Scooby-Doo Unmasked for $5.20. Actually, I have a little pile of stuff right here. I just filmed the haul video. It's the last haul video of yard sale stuff for the year. So it's all thrift stores from there. But this is what sold out of what I got this past week and a half. So we got Scooby-Doo Unmasked, Guitar Hero 5, and a Casio calculator. Got this at Goodwill. These two came in a big lot, so feel free to check out that video if it's out. And I'll go over the prices when I get to them. Oh yeah, so the Casio sold for $16. Bought it for I think $1.50. And then yeah, Sims 3 that sold for $5. Hopefully that's an easy to find game. I think I picked this up a while ago in another Xbox lot. Starting to chip away at this pile, and you know what? Oh, there's another Battlefront too. You know what? I sold a bunch of copies of Minecraft as well, so I'm just gonna grab them while I'm here. And this. And I think a PS3 one sold as well. If I can, oh, yep, there it is. So we're just gonna grab a bunch of Minecraft. I should have known that was gonna happen, like Cyber Monday. I think it's pretty much all I sold today is copies of Minecraft. So we'll go over the price when I get to it on the screen. But yeah, stack's getting big. Yep, so there's a Minecraft sold for 12. We'll go get Super Mario All-Stars. $16.90. Not that boxed copy, but this is a cart only. Do have the boxed copy up for sale as well. Nope. So it's gonna be in that stack. I wonder if I can just eyeball it. Oh, there it is. Didn't even fall. So there we go. Mario All-Stars. Again, I got a boxed copy too. That's gonna go for a lot more. Probably around 40, maybe 50. So $16.90 on that. Then we have a Disney Infinity figure. It's a Vanellope from Wreck-It Ralph. Ooh, and I put a bunch of stuff on that box. So I had started to get this top area under control, and then I just undid it. So let's grab that and hope everything's stable for now. So this is my box of Disney Infinity. I can probably merge this with the, oh, there she is. That was easy enough. I can probably merge this with my Skylanders box soon. I don't really pick up either. It just sort of happens when you buy lots of like Xbox or Wii. Like sometimes they just insist you take that. Some of it's worth it, but sometimes it's just more work than it's worth. We got a couple board games. We got Milton Bradley Upwards. This I bought at Savers for like $2.99 sealed, sold for $33. And then What Were You Thinking? This is the last copy I think I have. Oh, there it is there. Of course, has a heavy thing on it. Let's see if we can just do this maneuver. Hey, there we go. So last copy of this, I had like 3 or 4 sitting around for a while. It used to be a pretty good seller. And now that I guess it's Christmas, it is again. And then I got Upwards right here. Really glad to not have to put that on the shelf, because it's kind of awkward. Grab a couple more games. We got Super Mario Bros. 3, sold for $10. And Pinball of the Dead, sold for $18.99. So there's Mario 3, except it's not that one. This one has a bad label. So as easy as it would have been to grab that. Of course, look, there's another copy right there, the yellow one. Now obviously, oh, there it is. I guess I did put it out front. So there's that, had the bad label, mentioned it. Hopefully they read it. But yeah, I got 2 more, which will hopefully sell before the end of the day. Oh, I forgot Pinball of the Dead. This one might have came with a manual. I'm not really sure. This I picked up a while ago too. I knew I was going to have to sit on it a while. Mostly because I'd never heard of it. Oh. Like I'd heard of Typing of the Dead and House of the Dead. But never Pinball of the Dead. Oh, there it is. So, just a little game. And then a couple more random things. We got Solitaire Light. We got Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games 2012 for 5. Also, Solitaire Light, look, 1160. I'll grab the Xbox thing too. It's one of the network adapters for an Xbox 360, sold for $26.24. So Mario and Sonic should be easy. It's right there. Coming. What do I have? One 3DS game left? I know I have a copy of Turbo. Oh, no, 2. Yeah, Turbo's right there too. Kid Icarus and Turbo. So there's that. I think I might have a couple card-only ones. So Solitaire is going to be under here, annoyingly. Solitaire Life, it doesn't look like the right one. Oh, no, it is. Okay, that's good. That makes life way easier. And then the Xbox thing. There it is. And you know what? I'm almost positive I also sold this expansion pack, so I'm just going to grab it for the sake of time. Yeah, and there's that. The Xbox adapter came, I think, on a broken Xbox that I didn't pay very much for. Yeah, there's the expansion pack right there, sold for $18. Then we got Resident Evil 3 Nemesis for Sega Dreamcast for $45. I only paid $15 for this lot. Came with a boxed Sega Dreamcast. Came with all these games from here to here, plus a couple more that are already sold. So there's that. $45. You can buy this on PlayStation for like $10. So we got Millborns. Sold for $22. We got Super Mario 64. This was the one game my fiance had. I gave this to her probably like 5 years ago because she just wanted something to do. I don't even know how much she played it, but battery was still charged in the DS, which is like a testament to how good the DS Lites are, like battery wise. But she had card only. I had a case for it, so sold for $19.50. And Ready to Rumble Boxing Round 2 sold for $19.89. So again, only paid $15 for that lot of Dreamcast stuff. And this is about $65 worth of stuff. So there it is, has a broken hinge. Mario 64 DS. And then Millborn's right there. This has been sitting around a while, and I realized it wasn't listed. And when I checked on the listing, it was just inactive for no reason. So I just made a new listing for it. Sometimes weird stuff happens. Put that there. So that is a big stack of games, but thankfully it won't take too long to pack. There's that copy of Minecraft. Oh, more Disney Infinity. So we have Phineas and Ferb Toy Box Pack. We'll just go over a couple other things real quick. Guitar Hero 5 sold for $5 again. You already saw that. Infamous Second Son sold for $6.50. So we'll grab that and the Disney Infinity stuff. So Infamous Second Son. Again, I don't know why I buried PS4 stuff. Like, oh no. There we go. I don't know why I thought that was a good idea. I originally had the calculators on the other side, so it made more sense then. So there's that. Picked that up at the Super Nintendo a while ago. Some more PS4 games. And then Disney Infinity, which I obviously put something on top of in the meantime. So yeah, I definitely, made some money off these, but it's been like kind of more annoying than it's been worth. So there is Perry the Platypus. There's Phineas. And I think they come with discs. I'm going to hope they're on them and it's not somebody else. So there's Phineas. That helps. There's some Fox from Zootopia. And there's another Phineas. It must be those. I'm gonna really hope, because I don't want to have to come back to this box today. And then, this is probably the end. I'm really hoping. No, it's still going. We got Alex Kidd in Miracle World, Sega Master System for $37. I paid $50 for a lot of Sega Master System games and 3 Polaroid cameras, one of which was an SX70. I've recently sold a broken one for $60. I don't know if that was it or it was a different one, but they sell for a good amount. So we got an Xbox wireless controller black. It's Xbox One. This is an example of the back end saying something different from the front end. On Amazon, it says Xbox One, I'm pretty sure. And then, yeah, it says in parentheses, I think it says Xbox One, Windows 10. So it would be great if that also said it here. But, let's see, is this the end? Okay, good. So Minecraft PS3 was $12.98. That's the last thing. But then the last thing we have to grab is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Fall of the Foot Clan for $8. I think that's card only. I did have a manual. I think I sold a manual for $5 a while ago before I got the cartridge. So those are the last 3 things. We're going to do a refresh, though. Double check that nothing else is sold. Ooh, Alex Kidd in High Tech World. That would have been a lot easier if it was Miracle World. There it is, though. Don't have to dig too much. So High Tech World is definitely not worth as much. I think it's like half as much. But unfortunately, I think this is missing the manual. Yeah, this is missing the manual. But still $37 there. And then the Xbox controller, thankfully, right here. I don't have to do too much digging. I think I have 4 myself now. So I finally don't have to keep those. And then this is going to be the last time we got to go in here, I hope. I mean, I don't hope. I actually hope I have to come in here all day long. Oh, I can't see it. Nope. Nope, there it is. There we go. Kind of reorganize this a skosh. Just enough to close. Yeah, there it is. $8 comes with a plastic case, so pretty good deal. And yeah, that's that, you guys. That's a bunch of stuff. I'm gonna hit refresh real quick, see if we got anything else. No. So I'll just cut back in with an outro. Hopefully there are more. We'll see. Alright, so after a few hours of packing stuff, that doesn't look like the biggest pile, but those little tiny things add up. It takes a while. We got a couple more orders coming and a pending. So the Canada order is still there because I actually have to pay at the post office. Click and Ship USPS just doesn't work with First Class International for some reason, but their prices aren't discounted on their website anymore, so whatever, it's the same price. But the things I sold in the meantime were these 2, plus we got a pending. Let's just see what the pending is. Oh, it's a TI 84 Plus. That's cool. $64 on that. The 2 things that definitely sold: Phantasy Star Collection for Game Boy Advance, Star Wars Episode 2 Attack of the Clones chess set. Now, I got Phantasy Star probably like a year ago now at Savers. It was $9.99. It wasn't the best buy, especially for only selling for like $16 or whatever. I sat on it forever. Yeah, there it is. So there's that. Yeah, no, not even a manual or anything, so that took a while. And then Star Wars, I bought this forever ago. It wasn't listed for some reason for a while. I'm not really sure why. So there's that. Star Wars Attack of the Clones. My least favorite Star Wars, that's right. I think Phantom Menace is better. But anyway, that sold for $22. But yeah, I bought it at a church yard sale forever ago in the town I live in now, years before I lived here. Not really sure why it sat around so long. But yeah, that should be it. I don't think anything else is gonna pop up. But yeah, so that was great. Great day. I assume more sales will come in. Still Cyber Monday. It's only 4:15. So yeah, that's that. So feel free to like and subscribe. Feel free to leave any comments about anything that you have on your mind, even if it doesn't relate to this at all for some reason. Yeah, so everyone have a good one. Bye.